Hello, Capricorn, and Happy New Year. Let's take a look at what January has in store. I'm pulling a quick message from the Mystic Wisdom Oracle deck. This is just some overall guidance for the month of January 2026. Let's see what message wants to pop out for you, and pop out it did. Moving forward. So things are happening, energy is moving forward. Bottom of the deck is knowledge, seek knowledge. So I do feel like there's news, information, or some sort. Yeah, I feel like news or information, some sort of communication that maybe helps you in some way. I feel like there's a higher learning also moving forward. Like you may need to learn some additional things because I feel like something is changing. And this moving forward does require learning of some sort. Let me see what's underneath the knowledge, resilience. So I do feel like there could be some challenges along the way, and it's just saying to rise above the challenges, the chaos, the confusion as you're moving forward, learning new things. That learning curve sometimes gets the best of us. Next card out is seek the truth. So we've seen the knowledge, we've seen seek the truth. I feel like there is moving forward. Um, I don't know why, but I feel the urge to say the like knowing the truth, speaking the truth, it just feels like there's something about the truth that assists you with moving forward. New vitality at the bottom of the deck. I do feel there's going to be a higher learning. I definitely felt that learning curve. And you can see the curtain. She's opening the curtain. She's seeing something differently. She's seeing through the veil. She's seeing the truth or seeking the truth. For some of you, right? Like this, if if you're on the other side of this, instead of being a high vibrational energy or a lower vibrational energy, there's something about the truth being known, being, having the truth be known, something like that. So if you're finding yourself really challenged during the month of January moving forward, it could be because of something to do with a hidden information or truth about a situation. I'm not going to be surprised to see that because we are moving into a new era. We already are there, but now we have to acclimate to it. So it is going to be that energy of really having to be authentic, seek the truth, speak the truth. All of that energy is what's going to align to carry energy forward. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in a cycle. Share the love is the next card, number 3. So I feel like there is some sort of growth and expansion that's coming out. We got the lead on the bottom of the deck. So I'm feeling to be a true leader. If this is somebody moving forward and wanting to move into some sort of leadership role, position, experience, they're going to have to grow and expand. Um, First of all, their knowledge, their wisdom, that sort of thing, but really being aware that there's feels to be the truth of a situation or the clarity of a situation. Like sometimes if you go and I don't into a job situation or something, it's like I hate to say it, but some people just want to keep you dumbed down, right? Because they're intimidated or afraid that you're going to be taking their position or something like that, right? They're not a good leader. They're not a true leader. And at some point in this lifetime, they're going to have a fall from grace as a result of that. You want to, you know, a true leader has no fear of being replaced, right? Because true leaders can lead from a messy situation into a clear and stable situation. And those are very sought after energies to have. Not everybody can come in and lead from out of a mess into stability. Some people could come in and take a mess and make it even more of a mess, but you know what I'm saying? I know you're understanding. So anyways, we're going to keep going. Share the love. This is about doing it with kindness, with caring, with genuine love, like sincerity, because they're just looking to build stronger, build stable, build solid, right? And they do that through nurturing, kindness, loving, that sort of energy. Let's keep going. Let's see what this is. Let's see what else energy wants to show up for you for the month of January. Next card that shows up, coming together. Bottom of the deck is teach. This is a real authentic person. This is a real leader. And it is the card five. And fives do talk about challenges, right? Look, underneath it is the card 18, and that is the confront. So this teacher is going to be a guide that shows people to face their shadow side, to look at their shadow side, and to recognize that, again, you share the love, love abounds. Like that is the way to prosperity. That is the way to success, stability. That is the wave of the future. Is authentic, genuine. That is how things will come together. When this person sees beyond the veil, they see beyond the masks. They see, this is a really beautiful energy. They see beyond the mask. They see behind the veil. They can see the truth for what it is. And they're here to teach people to move the way forward, moving forward. The way forward is through authenticity. It's through sharing. It's through caring. It's through love. It's through coming together, working together authentically, honestly, with integrity. That is the wave of the future. So, I mean, it is what it is. No one's changing that. You can not have to go along with it. You can deal with those consequences, but that is the wave of the future. You'll see a lot of things falling down, falling apart, breaking down, being dismantled because they weren't built on a solid foundation. They weren't built on a foundation of honesty. They weren't authentic, that sort of thing. Ease is the next card. It is very easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Yes, it is. When you are moving forward based on, like I said, your authenticity, being who you truly are, right? Being honest, clear, that sort of energy, it's easy to receive because the universe blesses those who bless the universe, the planet. We are all here. We are all spiritual beings having a human experience. And so this is talking about showing, like being a leader, showing the way on how to co-create with the universe, right? Like what you put out there comes back. So this person teaches people to confront their shadow side and to heal what needs to be healed so that love abounds, so that we raise the vibration and everybody is feeling that. Dedicated effort. Somebody is putting the time and energy and effort into helping lead the way towards the light, towards the love, towards the stability, towards the security. Very big energy. I do feel whoever I'm talking to, there does give me this vibe that someone speaks. Maybe you teach through communication in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like you've touched the heart of a lot of people. You really help bring a lot of things to the light and to a very higher vibrational frequency, which is great for everybody. So thank you. True offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. Like I said, somebody transmutes energy. They are a teacher, they're a leader, they're a guide in some way, shape, or form. I feel whoever this reading is for, you do it through communication. You teach people through communicating, right? Educating them and, giving them the opportunity to confront and even help them as they do that. Because, some people don't recognize until they recognize, and then you can help them, guide them through that transformation. If you've ever heard me talk about the dark night of the soul, I have said this so many times throughout my entire time being on the public platform. And I was on a different platform for like 8 years before I even popped onto this YouTube. Like this YouTube has been more consistent for me recently. Other than that, I've been somewhere totally different, going live every single week, bringing messages and things like that. But I have talked about the dark night of the soul, where, that is a very challenging experience to go through. And I did my best to help people to see, how to navigate that very extremely turbulent time frame or cycle, right? So it gives me that energy. And acceptance is the next card. Radical acceptance is in the now opens the flow. Yeah, I would suggest people do accept the new, because we're not like this Piscean energy. During that Piscean age, manipulation was able to be sustained because Neptune was sitting in Pisces, and Neptune is the planet of confusion, illusion, and distortion. So it could sustain that kind of energy. In Aquarius age, it's about integrity, it's about truth, it's about clarity, it's about humanity. It's not about me. It's about everyone as a whole, right? And aligning with that is going to be bringing you easier into the future than resisting it by trying to keep playing with that energy of, like a master manipulator. They're going to have a challenge. They're going to have to go through a dark night of the soul. They're going to be doing some deep soul searching and having to confront their shadow side, right? In order to overcome that, to tap in and to align with their authentic self. This is about receiving. This is, if you want to be receiving in the Aquarian age, then it's going to be different than how you received. You can't manipulate your way in Aquarian age into what you want like you did. And I'm not saying you, but you know what I mean. There are people who are out there who have survived their whole life by being master manipulators. You're going to watch some serious people fall as a result of that, because the energetic frequency is not going to sustain those. Like, they'll manipulate a situation and get caught quite quickly for it, right? Then things will start to spiral down from there. It's kind of like the universe, giving them the opportunity to, you know, hit rock bottom and to build fresh, build new, build authentically with integrity, truth, and clarity. Simple as that. And the final card says, every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Somebody is a guide, a teacher. They're here to help people, show them, bring them towards the light. And the more they're in alignment with serving their life purpose, the more they're going to receive for doing it. Because not only are they doing it, like and I feel their intent is for a greater good, and they are blessed as a result of that. So very big, powerful energy for you for the month of January. I hope this serves you well. Please leave me a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Happy New Year.